Good morning, guys. It's Slender again, and today I'm going to show you just a quick video on how to make Voidbent ingots, how to make the Voidbent armor, and just give you a quick rundown on how to do it, what you need to farm. There's tons of videos out there on where to get moats and how to farm moats and stuff like that, how to gather the materials. I'm just going to cover the basics and give you a quick rundown. So, and as usual, if you have any questions, comments, something I may have missed, let me know in the comments. I really appreciate it and enjoy answering your questions and just, interacting with you guys all together. So let's get started. I'm going to tell you right now, the hardest thing to get for your Voidbent ingots isn't the Void Ore, it's not the Void Essence. Well, Void Ore is kind of tricky because, now servers are more populated, the ore calcum's a lot more contested, and it is a little bit harder. So I'm going to kind of go back on that one, take a step back. So the void ore is one component that you need, and it looks like this. You get void ore from orichalcum veins. You have to have, well, you don't have to, but it's recommended, to have the highest luck possible for mining. That's going to include your trophies, and to check your trophies, you can just go to your character screen or press K. You go to bio, and you can see all the trophies that you have in each of your houses. And you can see I just have 3 minor trophies. And I could probably get about maybe 2 void ore every, I'd say about every hour. It's maybe 1 an hour if I am constantly mining. Excuse me. So it is pretty rare, but if you have a whole miner set, if you have your amulet, if you have mining luck on your pick, and your PvP flagged, and you also have the food, which I'll just show you really quick. There's several types of food. The one I use is, it's just more cost effective. I like the 1900 food, which is, I have that one. The poultry with roasted potatoes. It gives you 1900. The highest tier food you can get is the salted roasted vegetables, and it gives you another 100 points, which isn't like 100% luck. That's not how it works. So that's what I do. And there's also lots of videos on that. Again, I just want to give you guys a quick rundown on how to make the Voidbent, what to look for, how to get the stuff, how to acquire it. If you want to know prices of the food, stuff like that, just go check the marketplace. The poultry with roasted potatoes is a good one. It's gives you 1900, very close to the 2000, and I just don't see the price difference justifying the extra 100 points. I really don't. This is much cheaper, much easier to get, and it works great. It works great. If you have a bunch of herb roasted potatoes, use it, get them out of your inventory, but really look for this 1900 because 500 points is a pretty big difference in my opinion. Okay. If you want to see my mining set, let me see if I can just go in here just to give you an example. And nope, not that one. There it is. So I've got the miner goggles, and the higher gear score will relate to higher percentage of mining luck. Okay, so this is 4.8. If I had a 600, it would be probably 5%. So I use the miner goggles, and you could use anything that has mining luck on it. For example, you don't have to have miner pants. I just have these green pants that I use with 4.7. It's a pretty decent gear score. So there's my hat, there's my pants, here's my chest, 4.8. Here's my gloves, and the boots are not miner boots. They're just regular old boots that have mining luck on them with a higher gear score. And you can find this stuff in the marketplace super easy. In fact, I'll show you really quick what you're looking for. I think there's a craft mod that you could filter by. What I was doing when I first started this game is I would just look for the icon in the marketplace. So I'm going to go to apparel, and I'll just go, let's just find a chest with mining luck. Normally what I would do is sort by gear score and look on the side here at all these icons and look for the mining one. There's one right there. It looks like a pickaxe inside of a like a vein. And there's your mining luck, 5%. So that would be an excellent, I might even grab that. To have 5% across the board would be wonderful. Now let's see if there's a mining Adored mining luck. I don't think that's it. Nope, that's not it. Let's see, reinforced maybe? Or maybe just regular mining luck. Mining yield, there it is, mining luck. And that's not going to work either. So I'm not sure why that's not working. I've never been able to actually use that to filter. Let me just check the gear again and see if there's a why do I keep doing that? Okay. Reinforced mining luck. Okay, that's what it is. So let's see if we can find that. Go down to the R's, and we have reinforced mining luck. Okay, there we go. So that's a lot easier. Like in the beginning, yeah, I was just literally just going through pages and pages looking for this. So there we go. It is reinforced mining luck. That's what you're looking for. Sort it, find a decent price. If you can find a legendary for a decent price, I mean, 1,000, that'd be great. If you're going to have the highest luck. Anyway, back to the Voidbent. I'm going to try to keep this video as short and to the point as possible. I have a tendency to ramble a little bit. I'm trying to, not do that so much. Anyway, so you're going to need void ore, and that's going to be from ore calcum veins. You want a full mining set, every piece. You want the mining amulet, or what is it, the earring? I think it's an amulet. And then, of course, you want mining luck on your pickaxe. And this is another important thing. Mining luck, the higher the gear score, and this one is a significant amount, the higher the gear score, the more mining luck percentage you're going to have. It's probably going to go up to either 9 or 10%, because the 570 is 8.8. So that's what you need. You need the food, and you need the, to have your PvP on. The PvP also boosts it significantly. As soon as I use my PvP status, I mean, it's just, I get Tolvium, Cinnabar like crazy, and I get a decent amount of Void Ore. Now, you need one Void Ore, you need one Void Essence. The Void Essence comes from chests. Elite chests, regular chests, don't quote me on that. All I know is I always have a ton of Void Essence because I do a lot of solo runs, I do a lot of trophy runs, and these are abundant. And if you can't find one, they're pretty cheap on the marketplace. So that's how you're going to get that. So you need, for one void ingot, and I'll show you right now, you're going to need one void ore, one void essence, and 10 energy cores. The energy cores are going to be the most pain in the butt part of this, because you need 500 motes of each type, 500 of each type of mote. And some of them are cheap on the auction, not even cheap. When you're looking at 500, it adds up. But if you see them for 40, 50 gold a piece, I would snag them. The most expensive motes are going to be your air motes and your soul motes. And right now those are going for like over 1.4 gold a piece. So that's easily over, 500 gold just for one part of the energy core. So what you actually need to do is you need to craft these down here. It's going to require eternal hearts and elemental hearts. You need both of those, right? You actually need 10 of each, because one energy core requires one elemental heart and one eternal heart. To make an elemental heart, it requires these 4 motes, and you're going to need 500 of each of them. And then you're also going to need 500 of each of these, because each one takes 50, and you need 10 of them. 10 times 50 is 500. 500 death, 500 life, and 500 soul. Excuse me. For the elemental heart, same thing. 500 water, 500 earth, 500 fire, 500 air. So I need to grab some earth motes, and I need to grab some death motes. So let's go grab those really quick. And now you can see what the prices are looking like, because it isn't cheap. And I know I already have some hearts and cores and stuff, but I'm just gonna grab them anyway. I make these all the time. So earth mote. Oh yeah, if you ever can't find anything, make sure you don't have that perk selected. I run into that so many times. All right, so we're just going to grab all of these. So earth motes are almost 1 gold a piece. Very expensive. Oh, geez. It's going to take all day. Available. Here we go. 851. So we're just going to grab 500. And then what else do I need? Death motes, I think. Whoops. And we're going to grab, oh my gosh, 250. I'm just going to do this for the sake of the video. Holy moly. That's, if you need to farm death motes right now, if you're on this server. This is City of Brass, and that I've never seen motes cost that much. That's insane. Now, one other very important thing before you craft these, you cannot use wisps, you cannot use quintessence, you cannot reverse engineer them and break them down into regular motes. You have to have regular bottom tier 2 death motes, earth motes. You cannot combine. If you turn all these into wisp or quintessence or essence, you're going to be probably losing money and shooting yourself in the foot. You can turn these into those and get an arcane experience anytime you want. So if you have a bunch of soul motes, death motes, any motes, don't convert them. They can sell big time. They're all very easy to get. It just takes a while because, you know, you got to run all over the place. So keep these as they are. Either sell them, stock up. Armoring is a great way to make money. You need to have 200 armoring to be able to make the Voidbent. And if you, well, let me just do this really quick. So we're going to turn all these into elemental hearts. And then we're going to turn the other ones into, or eternal hearts and elemental hearts. Now that we have all 10 of the eternal hearts and elemental hearts, we're going to turn those into energy cores, because you need 10 energy cores for 1 Voidbent ingot. Now, what I was going to say before is, if you need somebody to make you their Voidbent armor, if you don't have 200 armoring, but you do have the stone cutting and the materials, you don't want to craft these because they are buying on pickup. So unless you have 200 armoring and smelting, you're not going to be able to make your Voidbent or give people these energy cores. So you're going to, if you want somebody to craft your Voidbent ingots so you can sell them, or make your Voidbent armor so you can sell them, or make your Voidbent armor so you can wear it, you have to give them the basic motes. Do not make these energy cores, or you're going to have to wait until you get that armoring. Okay, you cannot sell these, you cannot trade them. So big, big, big warning. And I don't even know if you need, pretty sure you need to be 200. Yeah, 200 for that. Or for this, yep, 200. All right, so now we have the required materials. We have the 200 armoring. There's no like smelting gear that you can get as of yet. That would be wonderful, especially for this, but you do have a flat 20% chance to get 2 of these. And right now on my server, they're going for about 7K. So if you can farm the motes yourself and farm the void ore and farm the void essence, you can make a decent amount of money. If you buy the materials like I did, you're not going to. You're going to be losing money probably, because the motes are so damn expensive right now. People are using them to craft tuning orbs for Lazarus and Genesis, arenas, everything, plus all the Voidbent stuff. So we're going to go ahead and craft this. Again, you need 1 void ore, 1 void essence, 10 energy cores, and let's cross our fingers and hope we get 2. And we just got 1, but hey, that's okay. So that is how you craft a Voidbent ingot. You cannot, if you go to the forge and look for the recipe for the Voidbent stuff, it's not going to show up until you actually have a Voidbent ingot in your inventory. So you could look all you want, and this stuff is not going to appear in there until you have a Voidbent ingot in your inventory, period. So so that's it. So it requires 20 osmodium 8 runic leather, 7 phoenix weave, 2 infused fur, of course 1 ingot, 4 tolvium, and 2 cinnabar. The tolvium and cinnabar are relatively easy to get if you can get access to orichalcum veins, and you have your full mining luck. But right now they're so cheap on the marketplace, and you can get them by doing your aptitude chest. The aptitude chests are things that you get when you have 200 in smelting or any other refining skills. So I have 200 smelting, and if I go into here, character, trade skills, and go to mining, or so I'm sorry, smelting or mining, either one. So the mining stuff will give you great things, and the smelting stuff will give you great things. And I'm pretty sure, yeah, yep, you'll get tolvium, you'll get cinnabar. Now, you know, I'm actually having a brain fart. I'm pretty sure you'll get tolvium and cinnabar from mining and smelting aptitude chest. Don't quote me on that. I'm just saying that one of them, if not both, will give you the cinnabar and tolvium when you open your aptitude chest. It's super, super easy to get them. And again, on the marketplace, they're super cheap right now. And sorry, I can't clarify that. I should have checked that before I made the video. I apologize. But if chances are, if you're crafting this stuff, you know what I'm talking about. You're getting those aptitude chests, and you know that you're going to be getting that tolvium and cinnabar. So I'm all my stuff is over in Windsward, so I'm going to go ahead and go over there. Okay, here we are. And I just want to make sure we have everything that we need. And we do not, of course. So that's okay. I'm going to show you how to get the other things that I'm missing. Where is it? There it is. So each of the different categories of Voidbent, you've got your medium, you've got your heavy, and you've got your light. The Voidbent light stuff, and you know what, I could just show you really quick. And they all require a Voidbent ingot, whether you're going light, medium, or heavy. If you want to make the heavy, you have to go in here. And there we have our Voidbent breastplate. So it requires 20 asmodium, 8 runic leather, 7 phoenix weave, 2 infused fur, which you get from big fluffy animals, you know, like bears, wolves, stuff like that. And I believe the higher level ones they might drop the infused fur more than the lower level ones. I'm not sure. But you know, if you want to get infused fur and you want to farm it, a really good place is just, you know, high level wolves, like 55 plus wolves in you know, the Shattered Mountain or Eden Grove area, wherever you can farm the wolves. So, and you can get your, you know, smolder hide, scar hide, and infused fur all in one shot, and then pop a, you know, a potion for getting your gypsum as well. You know, those potions that you can craft that drop gypsum. You can get like 5 birds with 1 stone. Get your daily gypsum. With that potion you can craft, get your infused fur, which actually sell pretty decent. Get your smolder hide and scar hide, which you need for your, you know, high tier leather crafting mats. And you can also get these fangs. And the fangs are what you need for the medium stuff. And I'm going to show you really quick. So this is where you craft the medium Voidbent and the light Voidbent. So this is the light Voidbent. Now, the runic thread, we're not even going to go there. It is so crazy rare, so expensive, like 8K for one. So this is not even worth crafting, in my opinion. And it has strength. I mean, yes, it's great, very strong, but yeah, I just don't think it's worth it. And then here is the medium set. The medium set's great. I actually have one for my bow. So you know how the heavy requires, you know, 20 or so asmodium. Well, obviously, you know, the leather stuff requires the runic leather. And you get that doing the same thing. I'm not going to get into the whole thing because I'm trying to just focus on, you know, how to actually craft this stuff, what to farm. But the infused fangs and infused claws, those also come off of predators when you're skinning. So look for those. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and craft the Voidbent breastplate. And before I do, I just want to show you a couple prices on the marketplace. So we're going to go to Voidbent breastplate, and anywhere from 18 to 20K. So very, very lucrative. The other pieces aren't as lucrative, I don't think, but we can check it. Let's see, Voidbent, because they do require a little bit less materials. Let's look at the hat, or no, the gauntlets. Oh, there are none. So you might be able to make some money on that. Yeah, there's probably nothing but the chest. Yep. So, yeah, the chest is very nice. Sells for a lot. You can make a decent amount of money on crafting that. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Now, one more thing. The Voidbent is going to be a guaranteed 600. I'm going to do another crafting video on how to get any of these things at a 600 item level. And so be looking out for that video. It's going to be, pretty in depth. I'll explain everything, and just watch out for that. But we're going to go ahead and craft this. And there you go. It is 600 gear score. It is bind on equip. Do not accidentally equip it. I've almost done that. I think you do get a notification saying, "Are you sure you want to do this?" But just be careful. So that's it, guys. That's your Voidbent breastplate. If you don't want to craft that, you can just sell the Voidbent ingot itself. And the Voidbent ingot, is about 7K, I think, on this server anyway. But that may be lucrative as well. Yep, about 7,500, 7K. So just the mats alone for the energy cores probably wouldn't make this lucrative to buy the mats and just craft it. So unless you get 2 of them. If you get 2 of them, you just got an instant free 7K. So look out for that. All right, guys. So if you have any other questions, if I missed anything, if I went too fast, skimmed over stuff that I should have gone into more detail in, just let me know, and we'll get a better video out. So once again, thanks for watching. Have a great day and take it easy, guys.